First of all, I wanted to come back a little bit on the report system to really make sure that everyone understands how it works and how you should go at it and which reports you should prioritize, because some are given vanity items, some you're gonna go for them for the fun of it because you like the character and you would like to unlock him and be on good relations with those NPCs, but there are some that actually gives you a big in-game value, a value for your character, a value for your main, for all your characters, that makes your class way stronger. First of all, the report system. There is the report system table. Alright? Let's see. What can I talk about? There's many ways that you can upgrade your report system. The most simple is that if we go, let me see, where is the closest report person that I can have? Let's go in here, let's TP. So, if I talk to Nia here, for example, as you can see, I have 3 options to upgrade the report system with her, right? No news till now. If you've played day 1, if you played 1 day the game, you know about this already. Sure. You can give her gifts, you can play some instruments, or you can play some emotes. Here you cannot see the emote and song windows because, as you can see, I already consumed my daily report actions. Alright? So, how to choose? Let's check a little bit the list. There are a few that are really must have in this game. First of all, if we go into Artigonne, you have Sasha right here. Sasha, when you hit Trusted, you can see that I actually hit Trusted, she gives you a giant heart. What do you do with giant hearts? Let's go into our collectibles, right here. Let's go giant hearts. There they are. You can see all the ones that I managed to collect. Alright. If you pass your mouse on the empty spots, you actually have an indication, an explanation that tells you where you get the giant hearts. For example, the 7th one, it tells you Tuki Island, killing the king. That is a Yuna's task. Alright. We go into the reward infos and you can see that I already claimed 2 skill potions with the giant's hearts. And I still have 2 other skill potions that I need to claim. So very interesting reward with those giant hearts, alright? So Sasha is a must-have for everyone. Must-have, must-do. Then, if you go into sailing voyages, alright, you have Blue-Eyed Calvasus. Blue-Eyed Calvasus, same thing, he's a must-have for everyone because at Trusted, also a giant hearts. As a bonus, you also get another type of collectible, Masterpiece. So it's all win-win. And on top of that, you get an island soul. So you really cannot complain with Calvasus. When you hit Trusted, trust me, you get what you deserved for all the time that you invested with this guy. Then you have Nineveh. Nineveh, Trusted, you get a giant's heart, you also get an island soul, and you even get a legendary card, the Nineveh legendary card. And trust me, this card is very important to have. Why is that? It serves this set, Light of Salvation. We cannot see it in the stream. Wait, there it is. Light of Salvation. This set is probably one of the recommended set for most classes at endgame. Here we're speaking about late endgame, like in many months, a year or more. Okay, it will take a long time to up this set. So recommended to also go for Nineveh. Now we talked about the fact that you can sing a song, the fact that you can play emotes, but in terms of gifts, how does it work exactly? How do you get those gifts and how should you use them? First of all, if you go into your currency, you have something called Providence Stones. If you go into the map of any main city on the continent, you're gonna have an NPC that is called Exchange Rapports. Let's go to that NPC.
careful not to disturb the matriarch.
We close that. Alright. As you can see with this Providence Stone, you can buy two different chests here. Here I can buy a Punica Rapport chest, or I can buy a Procyon Rapport chest. Now, those chests are not gonna be the same depending on which continent you are, trying to spend your Providence chest. What do I mean by that? You have a Punica Rapport chest. All the gifts that you're gonna have into that chest logically are gonna be gifts that are preferred by Punica NPCs. For example, if we go for Nia, preferred gift, let's go check what she likes a lot. She likes, for example, rainbow, Titatica flowers. She also likes, let's go a little bit more down. She mainly likes that, to be honest. So let's go check here. Do we have that? Yeah, you see it, the fourth one is rainbow Titatica flowers. Why is it important to buy gifts that they like? It's actually pretty simple. You're gonna see that all the gifts do not give the same number of rapport points. For example, she would like way more to receive like a fiancé bouquet. She would reward me of 330 rapport points, and if I give her a shining ore, she will only reward me 300. Simple till now, okay? So be careful when you buy those chests. For example, let's say that you want to upgrade Thyrane. Thyrane, very good NPC. Why? Because I trusted he gave his card, King Thyrane, that helps complete this set of cards. Where is it? Let me find it. I actually need it, this set of cards. There it is. This set of cards, Lost Wind Cliff, and this set of cards I think is one of the most important card set for most classes. At least it's the budget, because you'll still need to invest a little bit, but still for free-to-play players it's probably one of the easiest one to get, free-to-play players like me, for example. And you see here you have King Thyrane card that you need to complete this set, and this set a lot of class needs it. So if you want to upgrade King Thyrane and you want to buy him gifts, do not buy, for example, those chests at Punica. If you want the right gift for Thyrane, you need to go till East Lutera, to Lutera Castle, where you have Thyrane that is right here, and you're gonna go to this vendor, this exchange report, and at this NPC you're gonna find the right chests that you need to buy for this zone. So you're gonna find all the best gifts that you can give for all those NPCs, Thyrane, Cal, Scenaria, Vivian, etc. Alright, now next way that you can upgrade get gifts to upgrade those reports. I don't think I have some there because I consume them all, but still let me check. No, I don't have any unfortunately, but it's report chests. Report chest. Let me see what I can show you one to see what it looks like. Okay, we have them in the login reward here. I actually took some, you see. Epic report selection chest. So there is two types of report chests. There will be, for example, epic report chest and epic report selection chest. There's a big difference between those two. The epic report chest, you just open it as soon as you receive it, because the gift that is gonna be awarded to you is gonna be completely randomized. But the selection one, you can actually choose whatever gift you want. And here you need to be very, very careful. What do I mean by that? Let's reopen the report tab, okay? Let's go to Artigonne. Let's check on Sasha. Let's check the preferred gifts. Let's go a little bit down. Alright. So basically, before I had quite a bunch. I had almost around 100 epic report selections chests. What did I do with them? I split them between two NPCs, Sasha and Blue-Eyed Calvasis. For example, for Sasha, I selected a lot of Stern Scrap Iron, and for each one of them, she was receiving 450 report, which is pretty good. Okay, but now you're gonna see something. If I go, for example, into the sailing voyage, and I go check Nineveh, her preferred gifts, you're gonna notice something. I'm gonna go down. Let's find the epic, the purple ones. Basically, the best ones for Nineveh will only give 360 report points. Almost 100 less. It's a lot. If I go into Blue-Eyed Calvasis, 450 report points if you give him Stalwart Cages. So I took it half those those iron things for Sasha, and half I kind of put them into those one, Stalwart Cages. So why did I not selected some for Nineveh? It's simple. Basically, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Why? For example, for Sasha, I opened like 40 to 50 gifts for her. Okay? Each time, basically, it was more worth to gift her those gifts by 100 points. And on 50 chests, you can notice that it makes a lot. Okay? On 10 chests, it makes 1k report point bonus. And on a total of 50 chests, you come out of it with 5k more of report points. So it was way more worth with those report selection chests to use them on Sasha and Blue-Eyed Calvasis. Basically, for the other people that only give, let's say, between 330 and 360 by gift, I would recommend you to just open other boxes for some other character, like for Nia, maybe for Thyrane, etc., for whatever NPC you desire, Black Fang, etc. And then if you have gifts that they kind of enjoy, for example, some colorful Clotoi, if you loot some Rethramis Holy Water, for example, Rethramis Holy Water, it's gifts that you can get actually in the first continent at Rethramis, you may gift them for her. Another thing that I'm gonna do personally is I started gifting her legendary ones, because you're gonna notice something: the legendaries and the relic always give the same for everyone. For example, for Blue-Eyed Calvasis and for Sasha, I kept the selection chest because they give me way more report point per unity. But for Nineveh, since the relic give exactly 10k for whatever NPC. Alright, if I go into my adventure tome, all those relic gifts that I'm gonna farm at 80%, 70%, etc. of the different adventure tomes, I'm gonna gift them for Nineveh. It's the most optimal way, I think, to spend your gifts. So really, first of all, start with the ones that I showed you, so you kind of knock out those ones that are important for your character progression. And honestly, after you did that, go wild, go rogue. I could advise you maybe to do first a little bit the ones at Punica, because the ones at Punica, there's a lot of them, as you can see, that gives a lot of gold. This one gives gold. If I go through this one, I don't know how, but a squirrel, apparently squirrels have gold in this game. They give gold. If I go into the second page, let me check this little fox. A fox, very rich, he also gives golds. You get it, etc. This one also gives gold, so maybe try to farm a little bit those ones and Punica in second to get gold. So with the gold you can buy equipment for your character, so you can get the right set of engravings that will make your character way stronger. Alright, what else can I tell you about the reports? Yes, think about farming the different emotes and songs. If I open my song sheet here, my sheet music, my shit music. The music is not shit, okay? Okay, I realized the pun that I just made, it was not intentional. As you can see here, I got all the songs that you can get right now in the game. I think this one you cannot get it right now, the Festival Overture. I don't know when we're gonna get it, probably in an event that's gonna be gonna get introduced in the future in the game, maybe. So, there's a few ways to get those musics. Some of the musics are gonna naturally be unlocked during your leveling progression, like the Song of Valor, etc. Song of Valor, what else? I think maybe I think the Heart's Melody also, you unlock it during the progression, and some others. Then, after that, you have some songs that you can only unlock with your Adventure Island. Here, for example, Harmony Island, I already got it, but you need to go into this island, play some little games with other players, and maybe you can drop, for example, this music here, it was Heavenly Harmony. And for all the other songs that you're missing and you're asking yourself how to get them, if you pass your mouse on the missing ones, here it doesn't show you, but if you're missing it, it is gonna tell you where you can farm it. There's also some that you can farm into your Adventure Tome. For example, in Yudia, when you hit 50% of completion of the zone, beam, you get Song of Temptation. Same thing for the emotes. The emotes, for example, this one, there is a few I didn't got yet. For example, the error one, I need to go do a quest called Land of Truth on an island, and I'm gonna get it. Another one, Fear, I need to go do the Metis Island. At the end of the Metis Island, I'm gonna get that emote. It's important to farm them because different NPCs enjoy different songs and different emotes. And actually, for some NPCs, like for example Tyrane, per day you can play 2 songs and you can play 2 emotes for him. So you can have 4 interaction with him. So if you have all those emotes and all those songs that he likes to hear and emotes he likes to see, you're gonna advance way faster into your report and unlock the desired rewards. Alright? What else? Do not neglect your virtue points, because when you're gonna go up into your report system, very quickly you're gonna get locked. What do I mean by that? At one moment you are, for example, let me open the tab, let's go to Artigonne, Sasha, you're gonna hit Amicable, okay? You hit Amicable and suddenly, before hitting Friendly, the NPC is gonna refuse to accept, he's gonna refuse to accept more report interaction, because you're gonna unlock a quest, and the problem is that the NPC is, the system is gonna tell you, the game is gonna tell you that before continuing the report you need to do that said quest, and then when you try to click on that quest you cannot take it. Why is that? Because it will tell you, for example, you do not have enough charisma. For example, it will tell you you need at least 180 charisma and you're only at 150. So before continuing, you're gonna somehow manage to find how to win 30 more virtue point of charisma, and then you can do the quest, and then you unlock again the ability to do your emotes, to do your song for Sasha, for example. How can you farm more virtue points? First of all, you can get virtue points literally by doing anything. By doing your natural leveling progress on virtue points, by doing all the side quests of each zone. I recommend to do them when you level up. You get a lot of virtue point with those side quests. If you just rush directly with the main story and you don't do a single side quest, okay, you're gonna get 50 faster, but to be honest, it was just maybe 2 hours of game that you needed to put more, and it would have allowed you to not skip on a lot of those points. I found it kind of dumb to miss all those points, because it's gonna put you very late with this system, and later you're gonna struggle a lot to advance with your report system. Another way that you can get those points, the Adventure Tome. When you do those and other stories, you see that this one gives you +2 courage, this one +2 courage, and all the hidden stories that you see right there. Each time you finish one, and they're pretty easy to do, you get more virtue points. You can easily find how to do them on guide websites like Maxroll. If you go on YouTube, you type like for example here, hidden stories Yudia, you're gonna find a bunch of people who did a video that explains you step by step how to find all the little secrets that unlock those hidden stories. So please, please, please go do all those hidden stories and another story for each zone. Some other stories may not be done immediately because, for example, this one, Chaos is lifting, I cannot do it yet because at Punica I need to do a certain UNA's task a certain number of times before I can finally unlock the quest to do that another story to get those famous points, okay, those famous virtue points. Last way that you can get more virtue points, if you go, speaking of it, UNA's task, you go into reputation status, you can type the rewards here, and if I type, for example, potion, can I research potion? Maybe it's too vague. Let me check charisma potion. There you go. Those three reputation status, those three reputations can give me more charisma points by giving me charisma potions. And if I click here, it tells me which UNA's tasks do I need to do every day to eventually unlock the charisma potions. You don't only have charisma potions. If you miss, for example, wisdom, you can have, you see as this one, a wisdom potion. This one here, bringing peace to the souls, can give me a courage potion, etc. So another way to up those famous virtue points, because if you forget to up those points, you will never be able to completely finish a report system, your report system, with some said NPCs, because some NPCs that gives higher type of rewards like the giant hat, etc., they tend to ask over time a lot of those virtue points. Last reason to not neglect those reports, it's actually pretty simple. Let's go into my stronghold. It's more of a vanity thing this time. If you're not really into hardcore completionism in an MMO for the sake of getting your main character, giving it the most powerful possible, you may have another reason. If you're an MMO player that gives more importance, for example, to all the cosmetic side of things, which I totally understand, to be honest, me, I'm a player that kind of is 50-50 in between. I like the cosmetic side of things as much as I like the character progression of things. You can have this. If I go into placement and I go into character, let me find it. Boom. Here. Where can I? For example, I can do that. I can apply. And there you go. Right now I can have, for example, Sasha into my stronghold. Which is pretty cool. You can have all the NPCs that you find the nicer looking, or that you enjoyed the most during the story, etc., be part of your stronghold, live into your stronghold. You can do other things. For example, if you go into the wardrobe, Sasha, with blue crystal, you can even buy her, for example, other type of cosmetics, which is pretty awesome. Same thing, for example, Black Fang. You can have Black Fang into stronghold, you can dress her differently, etc. And I think from what I understood, you can even like sit them around the table to make them interact with your character, etc. Like set up a whole little theater and make your stronghold more alive. Give it a little bit more life, because you'll be able to put a lot more residents in it, so it will just look way nicer, your stronghold. So it's kind of the last reason that you would want to not neglect your report system. I hope that all those advices would help you a little bit.